Personally, today's great to get that goal. I've been playing well. I've said it. I've not been worried about scoring. I know it's been mounting, that not scored. So personally, glad to get the goal. But as I said, even with the results, when we've not been picking up the results, we've been playing well. At least 45 in every game. And the important thing for us is to put 90 minutes together. We didn't do it today, but we put a really good 45 minutes in, and that got us the result. So, move on Sunday.
Back in the top 6 now as
well. Are we?
Aye, so,
great.
Is that psychologically quite important?
I would say not just yet. I think after Christmas, a lot more so. That's when you get a bit more distance in the league. I think it's still teams can go from being in the bottom 2 to top 6 after 2-3 games. So now it's just about being consistent right now, and we need to try and go on and run a games now like we did last year, and try and break away.
I guess you do feel Killie belong in the top 6, though, aye?
Absolutely, yeah. Absolutely.
Think it's more competitive league this year?
Oh, good question. I'd say so. If you look at what Aberdeen are doing, I'd say so. Because like St Johnstone are in what they were in the top 6 before. I haven't looked at the results. I don't know. Also, they were 6th today, whereas a couple of weeks ago they were bottom or second bottom. So yeah, look, everyone in the league can get a result any day. You can't. There's no complacency. You can't turn up any week thinking you're going to win, even when you're playing well, because you get found out. And that's what I've always said. You always get found out in this league if you're not on it. So yeah, I would say so.
It's another game where you've fallen behind and been able to pick up a point or 3 today. That kind of speaks volumes about the attitude and never say die kind of attitude the players have.
It's a great dressing room. That is us. We don't want to fall behind. We don't want that. We want to go up ahead in games and see games out and try and run over teams. But you can't always control that. And if we do, we never give up. We'll always see ourselves still in the game. And even at half time, there was more anger in the dressing room rather than anything. Even though we couldn't really get near them, and we kind of showed that in the second half, brought it out and got more aggressive with our press, and it worked for us.
How important is the manager in that kind of setting the tone and setting that kind of idea in the dressing room?
He's the most important. It's him. He's the one we feed off. I'd say on the pitch, it's more my role. I'm the one who needs to kind of bark orders and get people going, and sometimes myself. But in the dressing, especially when you come in at half time, sit down, listen to the gaffer. He will see things, trust what he says, and that's what we did today.
Definitely looked like you were barking orders at one point during the second half, just after you got booked for the elbow.
Yeah, sometimes you have to. Sometimes, I'm believe it or not, people may say things about me, but I'm a nice guy. But if I've had enough, then I've had enough. So I think, I went at one of the players. I think it was deserved. And then shock horror after that, his kicking was excellent. So sometimes it needs to be done, and boys do it to me and too right. And if I'm missing chances, have a go at me 100%. If I'm not winning flick-ons or I'm not, giving 100%, have a go at me. And Danny always tells me if I'm not. So does Donners when he plays. So that's part of the game. We need to be able to dig each other out as well as praise each other. And I'm always one of the first to praise boys as well.
How much does it mean to you to get that goal? Because you are aware that there has been a wee bit of stick towards you, for not scoring as much.
To be honest, I weren't aware. I don't listen to noise. It's more myself. So if there was stick, then fair play. They got the right, because you could, even though I would first say I've not been good enough in front of goal. But as I said to you, that I feel like outside the box I've been really good this season, and sometimes I have to be. I'm the unselfish one who makes runs and does things, and this is what I'm saying. That has to come into it as well. But I will score goals. I can score goals. So I'm delighted to get off the mark.